What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Gintama reaction. This is chapter 682 and chapter 683 reaction. We got to see how Takasagi obtained immortality, or rather temporary immortality. I don't know how to put this in a correct sense, but yeah, he did gain immortality temporarily. Looking forward to seeing how this is gonna go. We are very close to finishing our manga reaction. Our target is 699. Yeah, so there will be a few more coming up. If you didn't see the plan in our community tab already, we are adding Sunday from now on, so there will be 3 reaction per week. So yeah, let's go and get this started. Okay, this is chapter 682, the world's enemy. The world's enemy. Okay, that's normally Takasagi and Kamui. Let's go. All or nothing. Lend me your strength. Senior discipline. Okay, and you can see it actually pierced through his heart. It won't repeat anymore. I won't let it repeat anymore. Just a little. I just need a little bit. Give me power so I can serve our master. Give me power. Whether or not Utsoro's remains still had the power of immortality left in them, there was no guarantee of what effect they would have on my body. Tendoshu and the group of soldiers that sought that blood were no longer there. But I felt no impatience, no hesitation. And he came back perfectly fine. My senior discipline, Utsuro, Sensei's blood had allowed me to stand up there once again. I knew that was what it had meant. Takasagi, that body of yours, has Utsuro. As you can see, the body is a far cry from anything you could call immortal. Utsuro undeniably received immortal blood from Sensei, but that was only just enough to keep him alive when he was on the verge of death. The truth of the matter is, every time one crosses over the line of death, their blood loses power. And in the end, he was all dried out and that body rotted away. And he used that power, that bit of power that lasted in that body. I took in not his blood, but his bones. The fact that was enough to save my life was nothing sort of a miracle. That was the kind of disgraceful act it was. I did nothing but temporarily postpone death. This body already cannot regenerate and it's starting to weaken and rot away. Well, it is technically regenerating as we saw on the side, but anyway, I don't have all that much time left. But thanks to that time, I can be just a bit honest in doing what I really want to do. The ones that took the Tendoshu, took Utsuro's blood, were nothing more than ordinary people. A group of people who lost everything in the war and lost all hopes, who sought out Utsuro's blood in hope of finding immortality. With that blood, they may be able to get back the things they lost. If they can manipulate life at their will, then maybe they can do everything over. Such a delusion has driven these people to mania, and they are now closer to once again repeating mistakes that have been repeated for a long time. In order to stop them, I've been chasing them for these past 2 years. Chasing Utsuro's blood that's been scattered all over the world in order to root out every last enemy of element of Utsuro. Okay, you can see he's blasting people out and stuff, but the seeds have already started to bud. They have begun to learn how to manipulate the blood. The guy from the trailer? The bodies of the remnant of the Tendoshu were once destroyed by Utsuro's blood, but they found a way to control it. Along with restoring their bodies, they have used that blood as bait to take over 10 Gensim in order to rapidly expand their power. They say that if you believe them and do what they say, they will grant you immortality. Okay, there was 3 of them. At this point, immortality is no longer something that belongs only to mutants. And Forbidden Door is now in a place that anyone can reach. And that last key for opening that door is resurrected Utsuro, is it? By getting their hands on Utsuro, they intend to use his body to find a meaning of creating perfect immortality. And that heart you have is the cornerstone of that research. In order to establish perfect immortality, they require the perfect test subject. These past 2 years, you and I have been acting towards the same goal in different locations. What does serving Sensei mean? Making that wish come true and ending that existence. We are worried and hesitated and in the end couldn't change anything. But that's the end of it. That's far more than enough. Sensei and you have already suffered plenty. If you want to serve him, go ahead and do it. As we are now, we can do it. The thing we could not serve back then, let's now go serve it. From that cursed fate, let's rescue Sensei. This time, whether it's Utsuro or it's Sensei, we will decide what to do next once we get there. What's most important is that neither me nor you have any time for hesitation. Where is it? Soyo's body. Where is it now? Where is this boat headed? Edo? The next terrorism target is Edo. Oh, so the newfound religion of immortality coming to Edo. Interesting. What was that? There was an explosion in the direction of cemetery entrance. Shijaku, run! Katsuro, do you think this could be? Well, I am being targeted by quite a number of groups right now. So we can't say for sure, but there is a possibility it's the 10 Ginits. The reason they've been committing act of terrorism together, Altana from on all these different planets, is because they need a vast amount of Altana to establish their technology for immortality. It would be surprising to me if they eventually set their sights on Earth. It wouldn't be surprising. And above all, now that they have Utsuro's body, they are sure to want Earth's Altana. Obviously, Utsuro's body runs on Earth's Altana. But I never thought I would be the first on their list. Katsura, you are able to investigate that much? The reason I gained the lofty position of Prime Minister was in part so I could rebuild a collapsed country and lay the foundation for a new one. But it was also to get a grip on the key members of the government and spread a net out to the edge of this country so I could learn of and prepare for any action involving Utsuro. I have my own way of holding on to my ideals. Okay, see that panel with those trio and Soyo? It just goes to shows how they all three have been basically going for the same goal but in their own way. But maybe this is as far as that method will work. Shijaku, you should run in a different direction. If you get away from me, you may be able to escape the pursuers. And if I don't come back, I'm counting on you and Princess Soyo to take care of the new government. This country is still one that can't stand on its own without foreign countries propping it up. So please support her and the others for me. Katsura, wait. Do not worry. Nobunobu. Having a prime minister grave next to a shogun's grave doesn't sound too bad. But if it's If it, but if it's next to the grave of a country, I doubt we would sleep soundly. When I die, this country dies as well. Did you think I could succeed you, Shogun, without having that much resolve? Vote on from heavens the power of this country and its prime minister. Let's go. Tengen. Okay, that's not Tengen. Wait, who is that? Wait, he had the enemy. No, we had the enemy pinned all wrong. And what's more, most of them are heading my way. Is this how you do things? So, did Katsura just put Shijaku as the bait and he ran away? Alright, let's see. Patsan, what are you planning to do? He said Utsuro is alive and they need Ginchan's help. But even we have no idea where Ginchan is. So they want us to lend them a hand. Okay. We won't have to do much of anything on that front. If Utsuro is alive, then I'm sure Ginsan has been on the move to deal with it for some time now. No, actually, that's probably why he left Edo in the first place. Shinbachi understands Gintoki very well. To defeat Utsuro again, I don't know, but Ginshan may not have known either. That's why he went alone. But because if he tried to serve the person that once nearly destroyed the world, he might turn the whole world into his enemies. If it were me, what would I do? Someone important to me, if someone important to me made the whole world their enemy, could I still fight to protect the world? Could make the world my enemy and keep believing? That is actually a good point because Ginto at the end of the day fought somebody he cared about. Utsuro, well, technically not the someone he cared about, but the different personality. He did fought against it to protect his world. Okay, his world is different from the world, but yeah, we'll see. Okay, I don't know. But there is one thing I'm sure of it. I would still want to see them. Alright? Gintoki and Tagasaki have landed in Edo. We have one more chapter to go in this. Alright, let's go into the next chapter, people. Chapter 683. Watch out for Kamichin. Gintama. The conspiracy spirals. Edo. Yes, that is the destination of that ship which Shinsuke Dono was making use of it. Naraku most likely disappear chasing after it. We must hurry as well. What are we gonna do if we catch up to them, Senpai? All this time I intend to chase after Shinsuke-sama no matter what it is he is trying to do. But seeing Shinsuke-sama that face like that, I feel like I don't know what I should do anymore. Looks like the escort task went off without a hitch. Guess it's time we head back. Still, those two are apparently being chased by both government and group of weirdos. You don't think we might have made ourselves accomplish of some kind of wrongdoing, do you, boss? Tagasaki sensei, while he was known as a hero long ago, he caused a lot of trouble in the world for a period. When he approached me, I was honestly unsure, but seeing those straightforward eyes of his, I felt like I wouldn't mind much even if I was being tricked. But most of all, when I saw the face of those two, I stopped caring at all about all that. They had the faces of two ordinary no-good brats. They didn't seem like heroes or anything like that. Just a couple of no-good brats going to play some tricks on some folks. It was my first time seeing Shinsuke-sama making a face like that. When I saw that, I kind of felt like it would be wrong to interfere. Or maybe I just wanted to watch him like that a little longer. Okay, there was a just hand turned up. Oh wait, that's the hand of a robot. And we know who's the cyborg is. Alright, man. Yeah, you know how they say a kid will grow up whether his parents are around or not? To be honest, I didn't expect this place to have gotten this fixed up while I wasn't around. How long has it been since you shown your face in this town? You are a shitty brat that abandoned his parents and run away from home, right? Yep. If I decide to pop my head back in after so long and came back home with a crazy hooligan with me, I'm sure those parents would cry. I don't think I even got the right to call out I'm home. But looks like we will be imposing for a bit. Okay, lesson 683. Watch out for Hamichin. Hamichin is equal to having exposed visible penis. Okay. Hamichin. Okay. Interesting. Who's this guy? Oh, this is back in Utsuro's body. Okay. So even after taking strange appearance, a master is still a master, is it? Okay, this is the dude that Gintoki fought to protect Sarahara. I suppose you did not obtain the heart. I wonder when your master will be revived. When in the war you accepted Utsuro's blood, yet you were unable to protect your master and suffer utter defeat. It seems that blood had already run dry. Hitsugi, before all four of your limbs rot and fall, what do you say we take back Utsuro, your master? It is certainly true that we Tendoshu were once destroyed by Utsuro, but we were also revived by Utsuro's blood. Now that power is our hope, it is not time to be burnt by troubles in the past. Okay, in order to grant the universe's most deeply held wish, immortality, we need complete Utsuro's body. If we fully establish those techniques, you will be able to serve many people as well. Of course, that include Utsuro's himself. And therefore, you must make haste. And therefore, defeat will not be forgiven. Okay, so they're using sort of like his weakness for his attachment with the master. We'll see how this is going to go. What a useless lot. They are a bunch of death-dodging idiots after all. Have I made myself clear? You are interested with obtaining Utsuro's heart. That is nothing but insurance. If you are not able to obtain Utsuro's heart, then we will just need to create it. It seems that the revived Utsuro heart is made of crystal. If we can harvest the vast amount of Altana from the earth, it may be possible to create one artificially. Interesting. They did say vast amount of Altana. We needed to find a way to attach that crystal Utsuro's heart to a body. But as we are now, we have the technique from having used our own bodies as experimental material, and most of all, we have Utsuro's body. Until it becomes nothing but scrap of meat, we will chop it apart and lay bare all of its secrets. With those techniques and vast stores of Altana we plundered, we will be free to create immortality. Utsuro, everything you took from us, Tendoshu, we will take back with our own hands. So, where in the Edo is the enemy? Alright, so this guy, I know they just said his name, but I forgot. It seems like he's gonna play a double agent. I'm pretty sure, Gintoki was able to take him down while he was carrying Utsuro's body, blood, and while he had all four limbs. But at this point, he only had, I should say one leg. So, I don't see him defeating Gintoki and Takasugi. and take his heart. So we'll see. All right. So where in the Edo is the enemy? All over. Terrorism has already started to spread its root into Edo as well. Neighbors that greeted each other cordially only yesterday now suddenly bare their fangs at each other and become violent. That is why other planets could not stop their terrorism either. It wouldn't be entirely surprising if one of these ordinary citizens tried to take the heart you are carrying and stab you in the back at any moment. I feel like there is a higher chance the guy standing next to me is gonna betray and stab me. So basically, we don't know a thing besides that they are going after Edo next, huh? If I were going to kill you, I would stab you with more straight ahead approach. But forget straight ahead, those people don't even show their backs. They are expanding their believers all over the universe and committing acts of terrorism across different planets. And it's not known where the control center of it all is. But that's to be expected, as the head temple of 10 Ganeshem doesn't exist on any planet. Moving temple Kuyo, the giant ship that wanders the sky, is their head temple. They look down on earth from the distant heaven which no one can reach, pretending to be gods. 9 planets over 9 astronomical bodies. Kuyo. I don't know, never heard of that word. It cannot be sensed with the naked eye nor with radar, but Kuyo is unmistakably in the skies of Earth. We are gonna put a stop to their terrorism and drag those wannabe gods down to Earth. Utsuro's body, sensei, is there. How do we stop them? Who do you think I am? I am the joy patriot that rampage across this country more than anyone has. It's perfectly clear to me what some small fry terrorists are thinking right now. Sound reassuring. I got the kind of huge idiot with me that makes regular idiots quake in their boots. There is something I need to do before they get moving. So make sure to settle any of your business in the meantime. Huh? We are back for the first time in 2 years. Isn't there anyone whose face you would like to see? Are you a moron? How am I supposed to face any of them? Tell them I came back so I could serve the monster we all nearly died trying to defeat. You would have to be as thick as Jump SQ if you would think that would go over. So you think if you met them, your resolve will be shaking? Well, do whatever you want. Alright, so they're going in their different direction for now. Oh, there is a robot cop is watching. That man that once tried to destroy Edo and that man tried to protect Edo from that man have both arrived in Edo together. There is no room for doubts. The Euroshia boss has fallen into darkness. Alright, according to my data, when this kind of plot development happens near the final chapter, the friend has protected humanity up until the point starts desperately disappearing about humanity's foolishness, and everything is brought to note the Devilman pattern. This referred to the ending of Devilman manga by now. Okay. We must ready Satan army for war soon, or the angel army will come as well. At this rate, we are heading for a hopeless ending. Alright, Zaki, I'm not listening to your crazy delusion. Oh wait, that was Hijigata. Okay, you better knock it off or I'm gonna fall into despair over my subordinate's foolishness and all your pay will be brought to naught. Foolishness subordinate, and who is it? Thanks to that, we were able to tail them all the way here. Oh, you said you are capable of flight. Let's go, Cope. So I got on your back and started to following the ship, but then you suddenly ran out of gas, so we fell into the sea, at which point you just grabbed onto the ship. The reason I saw my life flashing before my eyes no fewer than 5 times is all thanks to you. Well, that was an issue with not being able to refuel due to my unpan going all mushy underwater. Why does a robo go unpan and Yamasaki is just must, okay? What more? It wasn't fine grained bean paste. It's in them. It was coarse grained bean paste. You can't get any power from those thing, Tony. Who the hell is Tony? Your mechanical specs are total mismatch with your mental specs. Okay, I know you are tired from the long journey, but don't take your eyes off them. Let's let them roam free for now and pay close attention to their movement. Huh? If you're careless, then the demon army and Satan army are going to. There's no operating happening right now. Then you believe in the boss Hijikata-san? Not exactly. First, we just need to know what his goal is. And then, what if the boss tried to do something bad? We cut him down. That's the duty of the Shinshengami he served, isn't it? Hijikata-san, the Shinshengami doesn't exist anymore. I said, don't take your eyes off them. They are on their move. They are going in separate directions. Let's split up and follow them. Understood. Then I will take Takasugi and I will follow the boss. Hijikata-san, please go and buy me some appan. Sure. Cost gained once. Yeah, right. I'm sorry. I will work hard for your part too. So please work hard to get the appan. What the hell did you split into two, and why am I the goofer? You go work hard on your appan addict. If you trail somebody looking like that, not only will you get noticed, you will end up becoming an urban legend. Can't you blend in with the crowd a bit more? Okay, let's be real, right? At this point, aliens that's walking through the city, it wouldn't make any difference for Yamasaki to look like this. That would be completely normal. Sorry. I forgot I have tailing mode. Okay. When moving in this mode, the surface of my body taking the information from my surrounding to construct a camouflage, allowing me to blend in with my surrounding automatically. This will be perfect. Okay, I will go and buy the appan. Hijikata, you go and buy the appan over there. Got it. The one sprinkled with those sesame seeds looking thing, right? Why blending in with Hijikata-san gonna do? You just want us to split up to go and buy appan, you moron. It's just when you think of Hijikata-san, you think of the person on appan duty. We may need to disguise that too. Did my ancestors do something to appan? Did they only let the bean jam and throw away the bread away or something? Enough already. It's fine. Just go like that. Just try to act natural as Hijikata-san. Go after Yoshia and don't do anything dumb. Just act like a natural Hijikata-san. Understood? A natural Hijikata-san, right? I got your freaking appan. I got the appan. So please stop. Please stop, a natural Hijikata-san. Put some clothes on. Let's borrow some from the clothes shop and dang it. And all of a sudden we see Hijikata-san and appan. Hey, Granny. This bathing suit, mannequin, these are boxers, right? And I can see the penis on this one. Oh, that's the recent fashion trend that theme of this year is all about letting loose, you see. For real? Say, when did I decorate these mannequins as well? Nah, forget it. Even if I did meet somebody, I doubt something like this sunglass would hide anything. Okay, what just happened? Granny, I'm gonna buy this underwear, so would you mind doing me a favor? Oh, bathing suit sale. Whoa, so cool. Maybe I would buy these for Shinchan. The mannequin has been stacked up. Alright, this is gonna be fun. Next 2 chapters gonna be funny. I can't wait. Today, tomorrow is Wednesday. So the next episode, chapters reaction will be out on Friday. Look forward to them. That's pretty much it from me. Thank you so much for reading this with me. As always, if you enjoy them, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Stay safe, people. Have a wonderful day or night. And see you guys with more videos.